Hello and welcome to another Entwined Bellydance online tutorial. I hope you've been well. So standing in dance posture, just bending those knees, letting the tailbone draw down. Really important with this movement. This week we're going to be working on our figure of eights up to down and down to up. So just bringing the hips square with the floor, bring that tailbone down, letting the fingers extend, shoulders up, back, down and in. Open the chest and just feeling the upper back contracting here. And we'll just walk those hips, walk those knees, feeling that hip drawing up and in. So as this hip's drawing up and in, you're going to squeeze tightly into that lower oblique, just inside the pelvic crest here, just inside those hip bones. You can bring your fingers here if you want to actually feel this contraction happening. So I can feel a contraction in my lower and my upper and squeeze. So as I get to that full extension, I'm squeezing into those obliques. Great. And just letting the knees move with the movement and trying to keep the chest nice and still and out of it. Imagine you're balancing something on your head here. And palms are staying nice and still. Great, and then press the hip down. Imagine you're extending, and this time you're going to contract up here and let this one go. And then down, emptying that hip, so emptying this contraction and squeezing. And empty. Try not to bring it into your glute to start with. Really focus on this pelvic line. The muscles in the front of the belly here. You're going to feel the IT band working to keep you balanced and stable. Trying to keep the weight through that center of the body, even as you move in one hip to the other. And then slide side to side, becoming super aware now of that center of the body. Slide and slide. As you slide, the opposite lower obliques contracting and slide. Just horizontal slides from side to side, trying to keep that pelvic bowl now very stable, like we did with our horizontal hip figure of eights and horizontal hip circles. Great. Now let's start with up, out, and down. So just putting those movements together. We're still to one side and then squeeze up, out, and down. Move it to the other side. And up, out, and down. Squeeze up, out, and down. So I'm trying to keep my heels quite grounded here. Up, out, down, up, out, down, up, out, down, and up, out, down, up, out, down, and up, out, down, and up, out, down, and up, out, down. So figure of eights, up to down. Also often called a Maya, or a hip figure of eight, up to down, or a reverse taxeem. So smoothing it out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So often in tribal style, American tribal style, fat chant style, these slow movements are done arrhythmically. Right now I'm going to ask you to count these movements for me. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's really even from side to side. And I want you to imagine that the left hip's coming out as far as the right hip. So it's as strong on the right and as big as on the right as it is on the left. So it would be 8 time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the other hip. Hitting 1 as the hip comes up and 5. 8 count and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Feeling the pull in the opposite oblique, in the upper oblique, and enjoying that feeling. Let's go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitting the 1 and the 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Quarter time. 2 count either side. There's 2 parts to this movement. Really squeezing into that lower oblique. Let's go to singles. So 1, 2 to make a 2 count or half time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Or 1, 2. So as we go faster, the movement gets smaller. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, and 2. So you could add a little wrist pull here as you come across. So it's actually an arm wave in to out. There's a shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Arms are moving in first. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going back to quarter time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So really grounding into the heels here really helps. You could even lift the toes just to really make the feet be active here, using the 3 corners of the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder and hip lift at the same time. And high. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2. We just switched to downbeat left now. Because of the music, that'll be downbeat right for you if you're mirroring me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Draw the shoulders down. Press with the wrist. Go for half. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And second round. So we don't want anything too busy with the arms to distract from the hip. Wonderful. So that was figure of 8 up to down. So we're going to reverse that now and turn it into a taxeem, a down to up figure of 8. So the hip's going to go down. So we're going to empty this hip completely. It's going to slide out and draw up and in. Empty that hip completely. Slide out on the diagonal, up and in. Empty, slide out up, and squeeze in, and empty, up, squeeze out, and draw in, empty, out, up, and in, and empty, out, up, and in, empty, out, up, and in, empty, out, up, and in. Working to keep the pelvis nice and stable. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in. Now we'll go, smooth it out, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, quarter time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hitting the 1 and the 3. So there's a 4 count total, making it quarter time. 2 parts to the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and push, and push, and push. Push with the wrist. Side, side, and side, and side. Quarter turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the side. 2, 3, 4. To the back. 2, 3, 4. To the side. 2, 3, 4. To the front. 2, 3, 4. Framing the hips now. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw. 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 1, 2, 3. Other hand. Throw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw. 1, 2. Let's do single 1, 2. 1, 2. So half time, a 2 count total. 1, 2. 1, 2. Scoop, scoop. 1, 2. 1, 2. Scoop, scoop. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Beautiful. Let's slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow and creepy. And 1, 2, 3, 4. scoot, 2, 3, 4, and scoot, 2, 3, 4, scoot, 2, 3, 4, scoot, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, scoot, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow and controlled. Good. So that's a little introduction to figure of eights. Down to up, down to up, down to up, down to up, or up and out, up and down, up to down, up to down. So namaste, I hope that helped and enjoy your practicing.